Hello everyone, welcome back to Lilac Moon Tarot. Today's reading is a pick a card reading for your fall 2020 predictions. So this will cover September, October, November, basically the next 3 months ahead. We'll see what's in store for you. If you're new to pick a card readings or this channel, basically you're going to pick one or more of these 3 piles. So we have pile 1 with Mystic Merlinite, pile 2, which has some Labradorite, and pile 3, which has Carnelian. So I always like to recommend take a few deep breaths, pause the video if you need to, pick whichever pile or piles you are drawn to, and enjoy your messages. Alright, pile number 1. You picked the Mystic Merlinite. It's really cool. It's like a spotted black and white. Alright, let's start with your tarot cards. We'll see what we've got. We've got the 8 of Wands. Hanged Man. High Sage, which is the High Priestess, and the 9 of Coins. All right. So initially what your cards are telling me here, you're gonna be receiving some messages. The 8 of Wands is kind of the message card. You're receiving messages about something you've been waiting for. And I think it has something to do with career or money. Also, 8 of Wands is very good, forward momentum, which is good because the Hanged one here, Hanged Man, feeling very stagnant, waiting on the universe to catch up. Big pauses. And you're very tired of waiting. And the 8 of Wands is ushering in that movement for you, which is great. High Priestess is here as well, letting you know to be in your power. Trust your intuition. Very, very strong feminine energy. There's the moon cycles on this card. And you've got the 2 crescents there. You've got a candle as well. The High Priestess to me says, definitely trust your intuition. You might be getting a lot of messages. You've been feeling very stuck recently. And maybe you're getting so many messages, you're not sure which way to go. And so you got to just trust your intuition. And the outcome of this is you've got the 9 of Coins. Literally the money and the glitter and the gold, it's raining down into your hands. These next few months are going to be really, really good for you, pile number 1. I can see it. You just have to trust your intuition. You have to decipher those messages the best you can. The Hanged one or the Hanged Man is really telling you, it's also kind of like a be patient as well. You're getting a lot of messages right now, but be patient, trust your intuition, decide what's best for you. Trust that the universe knows what's best for you as well. That's also another message of the Hanged Man. Really, really positive messages. 9 of Coins is also about enjoying what you have. Don't be afraid to spend some money on yourself. Don't be afraid to enjoy material things a little bit. Money works best in a state of constant give and take, ebb and flow. In order to receive money, you need to give some money. So spend a little money on yourself, and I promise more will come back. There's so many good cards here. This is really, really good, pile number 1. Let's pull a couple more oracle cards here. All right, we've got storm warning. I think this is more just like a be careful, where your tarot cards are so positive. It's maybe don't get blinded by the positivity, but I would say don't like wait for the other shoe to drop either. It's just a warning. Maybe be careful. Maybe some of you live in, an area that does receive like actual bad weather. I know there's, if you're watching this, when it goes out, we just recently had some hurricanes down in the southern U.S. Take precautions, be careful. Don't get too blinded by all the good that's going on. You can't completely ignore warning signs. And the other card you have here is Healer of the Ages. Maybe some of you, I would say, are like light worker type people. Maybe some of you need to go visit someone that can help heal you, get some Reiki done, get, a tarot reading done, get light work done, energy done. Maybe some of you need to go see a doctor. Take care of yourself. This could be a sign that this pile's for you because you are that person. You are the light worker. You are a Reiki practitioner. You are also a tarot reader or, in the medical field. And it might also be a calling to you. Use this as a confirmation if you've wondered if you're a light worker or you're meant to be in some sort of helping field, healing field, career path. Maybe over the next few months you'll really explore that, and your mind will start to awaken to what you're meant to really be doing. Alright, next couple of cards are animal spirit cards. So with these, I would say that use these as perhaps signs and symbols over the next few months if you have any questions from your guides or the universe, and use these as signs that your questions and prayers are being answered by the universe. So you've got starfish spirit and cow spirit. Starfish spirit says open to infinite possibility, and cow spirit says the miracles are endless. This is really good. Manifestation is so huge. Get clear about what you want, and anything is possible. Literally, they're both saying basically the same thing. Open to infinite possibility, and miracles are endless. Your spirit guides are there to help you. Anything you want can come true. You just need to focus your energy. Focus your manifestation power. I think if you ask for it, you'll start to get those messages, like in the tarot cards. You gotta trust your intuition. You gotta follow your gut. I think that's really, really good for you, pile number 1. All right. And then we have 2 Halloween oracle cards. I figured it would fit for the season. We've got Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes, and Scrying, which is intuition. So scrying is just like I was saying, you've got the High Priestess here and talking about manifestation and trusting your intuition, like with the storm warning. Intuition is going to play a really, really big part of the next few months for you. Maybe some of you might be interested in dabbling with tarot or other forms of divination and scrying, and even like pendulum work, runes, you know, even taking time to meditate, because you can just get some of those downloads, those messages from the universe, and they help things make more sense for you. It's really important. And then you've got Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes. You might be going through a big transformation right now. Like I said, you might be discovering, you know, a career option for you involving healing and helping others. And some of you might be coming out of, you know, kind of a dark period. And now you've got all these blessings coming towards you. And, you know, you're realizing that you can create your ultimate, you know, life. Like I said, you're open to infinite possibility. The miracles are endless for you. You know, the skull, he has like a flower like on like where like the third eye would be. You're awakening to the possibilities that are available to you. This is a really strong message for you all, pile number 1. You can create anything you set your mind to. That is the law of attraction. That is manifestation. You just have to be clear about what you want, and then almost just release it to the universe, let it go, and then all that money or abundance in whatever way that manifests for you, whether it's love or actual money or your dream job or your dream, you know, partner or anything that you want, will just get dumped right into your hands. Really awesome reading. I'm looking forward to the next few months for you, pile number 1. It's really positive. I think, you know, the storm warning is just, you know, there not to scare you. I feel like it might be important, because I keep getting drawn back to that, where the rest of these cards kind of flow together. That is a little bit abrupt. So maybe something will come out of, you know, kind of left field, kind of like that tower moment, you know, where, you know, all of a sudden you're like, oh no, you know, a bill comes up, or, you know, all of a sudden you need to go register your car, or, you know, that unexpected bill or annoyance. You know, maybe get a little organized right now so those things don't creep up on you and kind of block some of this manifestation. But overall, I think a really strong message for you, pile number 1. I think the next few months are going to be really great. Please like and comment down below if this resonated with you. As always, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. It really helps me out a lot. I really enjoy doing these readings for y'all. And I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. You guys picked the labradorite. It's so pretty. It reminds me of blue butterflies. Those like super blue like wings that they have. Transformation. Alright, we'll see what we've got for you. We'll start with some tarot. We've got the 7 of Wands. We've got the 10 of Wands reversed. We've got the 6 of Cups. And we've got the 5 of Cups reversed. So I feel like with this group, you guys have been going through it a little bit. 7 of Wands is very like the defense card. You're being defensive about something. It looks like it has to do with something emotional and something a little energetic, because you've got 2 cups and you've got 2 wands. You're being defensive about something. You've got the 10 of Wands reversed, which says to me you're feeling very burdened, you're overwhelmed, maybe overworked, your energy is scattered. You've got too much weight on your shoulders right now, too much to hold, and maybe you're being so defensive about it that you're not seeking help. Well, I think over the next few months, you're going to realize that there are people there to help you, especially with this 5 of Cups here reversed. you're looking more at the positive side of things now. Instead of looking and seeing what's going wrong, what's frustrating you, what's scattering your energy, you're realizing what is making you fulfilled, what's making you happy, and thus lightening your load a little bit. And I think it might have something to do with your childhood. Maybe you're doing some deep soul searching over the next few months. The Six of Cups is all about your childhood and you know, kind of that idea of what would you tell your 10-year-old, you know, however old your younger self, what would you tell them if you could to make the future better for them? And I think that's really important. I think the next few months, maybe you need to do some soul searching in order to lessen this load. And in the end, it's going to make you more grateful for what you do have. It's okay to be a little defensive right now, but recognize that you'll exhaust yourself. You'll create too much of a burden for yourself by being so defensive. You have to work through the traumas. You have to work through, you know, sorry about the vehicle going by. You know, it's about growing and moving past that and accepting it, good or bad, and realizing what you have is enough. Looking at the cups you do have upright that are full. There's no use crying about spilt milk, basically. So focus more on what you do have, and I think through lessening your loads and your burdens, and in particular to childhood issues or past issues, not necessarily childhood, but you know, issues in your past, things you've been frustrated with, especially emotionally, will help you feel more balanced and in control. It'll lessen your load, and you don't have to be so defensive about it anymore. A couple oracle cards. So we've got Happy Family and the World. These are both really, really good. I think through this process of working through some of this stuff, through your burdens and, you know, past issues, I think it's going to create a happier environment for you. And the World is kind of similar to like the World in the tarot. You know, it's the final card. You're realizing that the world is endless. There's endless possibilities, and it's all about how you look at it. Kind of like the Five of Cups at the end. You got to look at what you already have and what's making you happy. The world is your oyster. And happy family, maybe some of you will be starting families over the next few months, or you're expecting, you know, a child in your family, or you're going to be going on vacation or spending time with your family. I think that's really important right now for you. Pile number 2. Yeah, the world. I think that's the big one. The world is your oyster. You're going to realize when you lessen these burdens, work through some of this stuff, be grateful for what you have, you'll realize that you can enjoy more of what the world has to offer. Alright, we have a couple of animal spirit cards here. These might be important symbols and signs for you over the next few months. If you ask Spirit of the Universe or your guides for advice or an answer, you might see these animals or representations of them as confirmation, you know, that they're hearing your prayers and your thoughts. So we've got Hummingbird Spirit and Wasp Spirit. So Hummingbird Spirit says, be here now. Be in the present. You know, don't dwell in the past. Don't waste all your time being defensive and worrying and stressing yourself. Just be in the present. Be free. You know, enjoy, you know, what the world has to offer. You know, being lighthearted. And then you've got the Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. And I think that kind of ties into your Ten of Wands and the Six of Cups and almost like the Five of Cups a bit. You know, life can get you down. Sometimes it does suck. There's, always going to be aspects of life that sucks, but it's acknowledging it and moving forward, and sometimes it takes, a lot of courage to release those things that aren't serving us anymore. So like the Ten of Wands reversed, you really got to release those things that don't serve you anymore, that are making your life difficult, like this wasp spirit. Sometimes it's tied to childhood issues and traumas, and so acknowledging those things, letting them go. Maybe you've been dwelling too much in the past, and so that's what Hummingbird Spirit is here to tell you. You got to be here now. You got to start focusing on the now. The only part that matters is today. You can't do anything about yesterday, and you can't do anything about tomorrow. You can only do something right now. That's really huge, I think, for you all to hear. The only thing that matters is today. It's the only given. Yesterday already happened. You can't change it. You can't. There's nothing you can do. And then tomorrow will only matter when you get there. So there's no use in worrying about that either. You just got to be present. You got to be here now. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes it stings. But don't worry about it if it's in the past. Absolutely no reason to worry about it if it's in the past. Alright, and then we have 2 Halloween Oracle cards, because I thought they were appropriate. So we've got the Ghost, which is regret, and the Underworld, where all things pause and begin again. So we've got regret. So I'm really getting that sense. This is just more confirmation. There's something in your past you guys aren't letting go of. You're stuck in limbo. You're stuck here worrying and stressed and nonstop regrets about your past, and you have got to let it go. You've got to let it go. 100%. And then you've got the Underworld, where all things pause and begin again. I think this is a fresh start for you over the next few months. I think it's time to kind of pause, figure out what you need to go through, what you need to work through, what you need to let go of, that Ten of Wands, the Six of Cups. Figure out, what you need to just accept and let go of. That's where this pause is. And then you've got to begin again. You got to be grateful, like the Five of Cups reversed here. Be grateful for the things you are proud of, that you're happy of. And begin again. Move forward. Hummingbirds are fast, like they're always flitting about to the, next most beautiful flower. Stop and smell the flowers. I see the pomegranate, which reminds me of Persephone. It's the cycle of life, sometimes life stings, sometimes it sucks, sometimes it's not good. But just know that there's always tomorrow, there's always the next day. And you can begin again. There's always tomorrow. I think that's a big message for you, pile number 2. Alright, I think we'll end the reading there. I think, honestly, I think if you can move through a lot of this stuff, you guys will be golden. You guys will really move forward with your lives over the next few months. Really sit down, meditate, be still a little bit, be here right now. Mindfulness, being in the moment. It's really important. Stop holding on to regrets. Stop holding on to those ghosts in your past. They're not serving you anymore. Alright, if you enjoyed this reading, please like and comment down below. It really helps me out, and I really love to read your comments. If you'd like to watch more videos or see more videos in the future, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you know when new videos do go live. And as always, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. We are going to do your next 3 months fall prediction. You guys picked the carnelian. First, we have some tarot cards. We'll see what we've got. We've got the 4 of coins, 4 of pentacles. You've got the world reversed. You've got the 4 of cups reversed. And you've got the 3 of swords reversed. All right. So first thing I notice here, you've got 2 4s, which is telling me, so you're feeling financially stable, you're stable in your career, material things, like you're feeling comfortable. However, you've got the 4 of cups reversed, which means the emotional side is lacking, the emotional stability is lacking. With the 4 of coins, you want to be mindful of being too miserly. You might be holding on to your possessions too much to the point that you're neglecting the emotional side of your life right now over the next few months. And you've also got the world reversed. So the world is the completion of the fool's journey. And where it's reversed, you're not quite to that point yet on your own journey right now, or this cycle of your life. I think you need to figure out what makes you feel emotionally secure, emotionally balanced. You've got the material, you've got the job, everything seems to be going well in that aspect. But there's some sort of block here with you and the emotions. It could have to do with this 3 of swords. You've got the 3 of swords reversed, which is better than when it's upright. It's more that those swords are falling away now. The heartbreak and everything is over, but now you've got to regain like that mental growth. You've got to start fresh. You've got to start over. And I think combining these elements will help this world basically flip over for you. I feel like you're almost at a good place right now. You're like, I feel like it's like that, like almost. You're almost there. You're really close. You're so close to that completion of this part of your life. You just got to get your mental stability, moving forward. You've got to get your emotions in check. Maybe you're feeling a little unraveled because of this 3 of swords scenario. You're not really sure which way to go. What else? I feel like trusting your intuition is really big this month for you, pile number 3, because you've got like a couple of eyes here and they're like staring down. Trusting your intuition. If it doesn't sit well with you, don't do it. Don't involve yourself with people who aren't serving you emotionally. Because the cup here on the bottom, actually, it's like got wings. You gotta let it go. You still got the 3 cups there, but that cup is not serving you right now. Which is kind of funny because in like the traditional Rider-Waite like imagery, the 4 cups, the spirit's handing the cup, to the person like sitting by the tree or whatever, and the guy's like, I just don't want it. It's, it's whatever. But here it's like you've got to let it go. Alright, let's look at some of your oracle cards here, see if we can get some further insight. So we've got the garden and the gate, and door to romance. Interesting. So 2 like door like allegories. A new relationship could be happening over the next few months. You could be finally taking the steps to leave where you are and check out, you know, better pastures, you know, because there's like kind of like the hills and stuff in the background. Romance might really be on the horizon for you. Maybe you've just gone through a big breakup, and you're finally kind of moving on. You're not quite emotionally healed, but maybe, you know, taking that leap of faith, you know, step outside the garden, see what's out there finally. Open the door, you know, let yourself enjoy some romance. It doesn't have to be serious. It doesn't have to be, you know, your next big soulmate. I think it's just allowing your heart to actually open to the possibilities of this. And I think it'll help you over the next few months. The next couple of cards are spirit animal cards. I like to think of these ones as they might be signs, spirit animals, spirit guides for you. If you're asking the universe for confirmation on anything, you know, you might start to see these animals a lot, you know, as confirmation that, you know, your spirit guides or the universe or spirit or whoever you believe in, you know, are bringing you what you want. So you've got the fox spirit, which is think on your feet, and you've got the stag spirit, take the lead. So I think you do need to take some time to focus. But you got to take control of your life. I feel like a lot of like the tarot here is really saying, you know, you're feeling a little stuck right now. You're not sure which way to go. And I think you just need to take the lead. This also could be referring to this romance too. Maybe the other person, maybe you've been waiting around for the other person to hand you that cup, and it's just not happening. So you need to take the lead. You need to hand them the cup. You need to, you know, give the offering. You just got to take control and think on your feet. I think this is about kind of trusting your intuition, making snap decisions, trusting your gut. Don't sit and dwell about it. Which is kind of like the 3 of Swords. You know, the heartbreak has happened and now you're kind of blocked by it and you're just dwelling. You're dwelling and dwelling and you're not growing. 3s are about growth, and where it's reversed, you're blocking your growth mentally. So you just need to just do it. You just need to think. Just make a decision and go. And take the lead. The last 2 cards we have are Halloween Oracle cards. I thought they would fit the theme. So you've got Barmbrack, which is sweetness and synergy, and Skull of Stars, which is infinite possibilities. So Skull of Stars, I think, is like a manifestation card. You need to focus on what you want, and anything is possible. Yeah, absolutely. Sweetness and synergy. Maybe things will start to fall into place for you, especially as you pursue this romance or just start moving out of this like kind of glum atmosphere that you've been stuck in, and things will start, you'll start seeing synchronicities and things will start to make more sense. Enjoying the little things in life, enjoying that sweetness of life. And then anything you want can be yours. Infinite possibilities. I think that's a really good, like, ending message for you all. I think, you know, you've got some stuff to work through. You know, I do feel that you're going to be financially okay over the next few months, but you really got to work on the emotional and the mental side of things. You got to find the balance. I feel like you're almost to the end of your cycle. You're almost got to that like world completion where everything just makes sense and clicks. And it might have something to do with a little romance too. You know, someone else might come into your life and really help you work through some of this stuff. But don't be afraid to take the lead on it. Don't be afraid to take the first step. All right, pile number 3, that's all I've got for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and comment down below. It really helps me out, and I really like to see what you thought of the reading. If you're interested in more readings from me in the future, please subscribe and hit that bell notification so that way you know when I do post new videos. And as always, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!